Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today in Warframe, we're going to be talking about the fact that Digital Extremes completely broke Wukong. If you aren't aware, in last patch, Digital Extremes updated Wukong, right? They made his first clone weaker. Now if you mark enemies with his clone, it attacks them and does enhanced damage that way, right? They nerfed Wukong as a whole because he was just too popular, too overused. He was an AFK Warframe, so they nerfed him, they nerfed AoE, etc. But it seems like that may have had an unintended consequence of not just nerfing Wukong, but actually just breaking his clone's legs and leaving it straight brain dead. So currently, what this game-breaking, unplayable Wukong bug is pretty simple, right? The Wukong clone just stops attacking. It stops doing a goddamn thing, right? And I thought, hey, why not play a 20-minute void survival mission, right? Just casually run around, kill things with like a Kuva Brahma, because I assumed like maybe the ammo bug might still be a thing, and then attack things with my melee, etc. Because I wanted to see exactly how the bug was working. And yeah, no, it is an unplayable Wukong bug if you plan to do like any high-level content, or if you want to care about your clone. If you don't care about your clone, sure, whatever, but it's pretty dumb. Your Wukong clone seemingly just randomly stops attacking out of nowhere and never starts attacking again, right? In the last like 5 minutes of the mission, the 20-minute mission I ran, my Wukong clone got knocked down and never got back up. He just lied there on the ground, and he teleported around me, and that was it. My Wu clone was a literal just like pylon that stalked me and teleported me for the entirety of the mission. And that was pretty cool, And by cool, I mean really silly, dumb, and funny to look at. I think technically, when I activated Wukong's abilities, they still activated on the clone. So you could still use your third ability, even if your clone was like brain dead just sitting there. You could use your second, third, your fourth if you wanted to for some reason, but like the clone wouldn't do anything, it would just stand there. So if you activate your third ability, hopefully there are enemies near enough the clone, shooting at the clone, so it'll actually do anything, right? I wanted to experiment with this bug, so that's the whole reason why I ran like a 20-minute Wukong just casual survival, only with a primary Brahma and a secondary Nikana, right? I just haven't swapped out my melee yet. The reason being was I just wanted to see like exactly how it worked. I didn't want the secondary weapon to like do anything weird, and honestly I just took it off because I was doing other stuff yesterday, so whatever. So only a melee weapon and a primary weapon. Wukong was having no problems picking up his ammo for the Kuva Brahma. I thought there was like an ammo bug where he just like wouldn't pick up any ammunition for the weapon, and then he would like just swap to melee, not attack, or something weird like that. But no, the Wu clone properly picked up ammo. That had no problem, seemingly. They keep having like bugs of Wukong. I think they've already hotfixed some and maybe like brought some back, or, you know, here and there, right? But it's just getting a little worse every time. So he would pick up ammo at least, so that wasn't a problem whatsoever, right? No issues, but he just wouldn't attack. It got to the point where he just would not attack. It happened a handful of times, right? That I think I noticed. The first one, it happened like a little earlier in my 20-minute long mission. I was having the Wukong clone try to, I think, attack airborne enemies, like the little Healy boys, right? He had no Kuva Brahma ammo, only a melee. So the little like flying shield drones, he would just walk up to them and stare at them. It was the weirdest shit I ever saw. So it looks like Wu clone is possibly stupid when it comes to flying enemies and melee, because he was just looking at the enemy shield drone flying in the air, not attacking it, and then he was just like glitching his face into it, kind of like face fucking it. It was very strange, okay? Very strange. I didn't know what to feel of it, but once I killed the enemy that like my Wu clone was staring at in the air trying to make sweet, sweet love with, it eventually just started attacking other enemies, right? So it seems like the Wu clone AI right now is actually also just straight up stupid as can be. it gets stuck on airborne enemies if it only has an melee attack. So it'll just look at it and like run at it, right? It'll use some sort of weird intimidation tactic where it'll puff out its chest. Your Wukong will go, come at me, bro, and then it's just slap the cheeks of the enemies. So, I mean, that's definitely something you'll have to watch out for. If you go on the Warframe forums right now, you can see that, oh my god, there are a ton of people talking about Wukong Prime bug. I searched by sort by date because I wanted the newest talk, and I just searched Wukong, right? Because I was like, what is going on with Wukong? On the very first page, PS4 Wukong Prime bug. Wukong Prime Celestial Twin is broken. Excalibur Umbra AI and Wukong clone won't attack. That's right, it's not just Wukong. It's a little bit of everything. The nice thing about Umbra is the AI, you reset it every minute, so it's not really a huge issue, but the Wu clone, you might not reset it every minute or two, so the Wu clone can just stop attacking. That's at least what I noticed when I was playing the Wukong clone, is you could reset the Wu clone, right? By like banishing him and respawning him. And then it would start attacking again because it would like reset the stupid AI and unbreak it. So the bug is stupid, but it's not the worst at least. And it's seemingly not going to be a massive issue with the little Umbra because you jump in and out so much. So let's just take a look at all of these and see exactly what the hell is going on. Not sure if it's designed to go away after a certain amount of time or if the AI pathing is bugged. It's definitely bugged. But every so often, at random, I agree, it was very random, no like actual time frame. When I'm using Wukong Celestial Twin, it stops attacking shortly after, stops moving entirely. I've tried to despawn and respawn it, and it's the same. Oh, I was able to, like, early on despawn and respawn mine, and it was, like, actually able to re-attack. But maybe the bug can get so bad, so you can despawn, respawn it, and it just won't do fuck all. Oh my god. To be fair, I didn't despawn and respawn my Wu clone at the end, when it, like, straight bugged into the ground with the footage you saw earlier, so hey, maybe that's true. Maybe it can get so bugged, but it just won't do anything. It'll look at enemies, but no longer move forward or attack enemies with melee or firearms, even if I manually target it onto enemies. My friend also had this issue, he's on PS4 as well, it's not a local issue. Yeah, it's on like everything, right? This one is an Xbox bug, so this one's on Xbox, so I don't get it just me. Celestial Twin doesn't attack reliably, it doesn't attack with melee or secondary weapons at all, it attacks with your primary on occasion, it doesn't even attack when I use the ability again to mark it. Yeah, so people are just going around, everything's broken, going to sound snide here, but you do not bother reading the ability. Yeah, you are snide, you're fucking stupid. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean going to sound snide? Yeah, the Wukong clone should attack if you have ammo. What does this guy mean? He seems to be kind of a prick answering like that. Like he's perfectly explaining how it should work, right? You should be able to melee it, you know? I don't know if you're using dual Karis Prime, Naginataka Prime, and the Kuva Nukor. Aren't those like two melees? Anyways, maybe I'm wrong. Either way, like, yeah, it should be working, but people are freaking out. I don't get why you guys are so toxic to OP. Yeah, I know. Like, everyone's being hella toxic. It's like, the Wu clone bug is a Wu clone bug, guys. The people are reporting the bugs as they should. Why are you being so rude? Not read the description? What do you mean not read the description? You can play around with Wu clone all you want, but reading the description doesn't mean it should stop attacking automatically randomly. So yeah, it looks like people are being little pricks about this one too. Unfortunate. Yeah, another Wukong twin bug. Oh, was that the same one? Nope. Want to submit this one again. Yeah, this is still a problem. Yup. Just shot or attack a few hits, started stand still, and died. Yep, 25% of is completely unusable. Weird number, but whatever. Yeah, like his first ability, it works for a while, but then it just doesn't. So Wukong is not a good thing to take into a long mission now because his Wu clone is no longer reliable. So he's unplayable for long missions. Still good for like short, simple, easy missions, but for those long missions, it's just not gonna work out, right? We have like 4, 5, 6 bug reports a day. People are like, what is going on? So I felt the need to make a video just looking at that. Oh yeah, but these are like people responding to kind of the same ones, right? So it's getting pretty wild right now. What if I go back to September 16th, Veilbreaker hotfix? Okay, okay. No more regular relic drops for Wukong. Umbra and Wukong clone stock attacking. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been going on for like weeks. Ever since I think the very first Veilbreaker update, I think they broke it. And it's just like, not a ton of people are having issues with the Wukong clone right now, right? Because a lot of people tend to run shorter missions, right? So if the Wukong clone doesn't break in the first 5-10 minutes, then you'll be okay. My Wukong clone only completely broke in the last 5 minutes. Earlier on in the 15 minutes of gameplay, I noticed my Wukong clone was dumber than usual. Again, it would stare at enemies in the air, it wouldn't like swap all the time, and it wouldn't like go to enemies properly, but if once I picked up some ammo, it would eventually swap out and like maybe kill another enemy once I killed his enemy in the air. So it's a questionable thing, and it really sucks for people who want to use Wukong for a very long time, right? It's a question, like, is it broken with the ammo pool issue? Like, is it broken with the AI pathing? Who knows? All we know is DE seemingly managed to break Wukong and Excalibur Umbra. I didn't even like realize that, oh yeah, they probably broke Excalibur Umbra too. But luckily, people don't tend to take Excalibur Umbra on really long missions either. So I don't think a large majority of people are having issues with this bug right now. It's just people who try to use Wukong for like a longer time. But my god, it's not good. Just Wukong Prime's doppelganger. Sometimes it's not automatically attack enemies when using a secondary weapon. Yeah, it's just straight up everything's broken right now. So I'm really hoping they can fix the AI ally enemy pathing, I guess, because it's a mess. I want my Wukong to kill people with his clone. I would like my Umbra to kill people with his clone when I'm in my operator mode, shooting everything with my pistol, but it seems like maybe they're not the most optimal Warframes right now. Little did we know, DE was planning on double nerfing Wukong by crippling his AI along with the general nerfs to AoE. Wow, crazy. They nerf his damage, they nerf his AI, and they nerf AoE. Wukong just can't catch a break on this update. My god. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I just wanted to bring up this little issue. I've had a lot of people in my comment section being like, hey, can you talk about this? And at first I was like, nah, you know, I'm a little busy, a little bit other stuff to do. But then I was like, I'll run a 20-minute mission as Wukong. And then I realized, oh dear god, yeah, this is pretty bad. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. It makes Wukong good for short missions. Again, unplayable for long missions if you want to use his AI clone though, so that pretty much makes him unplayable for long missions. IMHO. Either way, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Follow Twitch, YouTube, all the social medias, Epic Game Store creator code Pupsker if you buy anything. It all supports the channel. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.